Now we're going to focus on relations and functions. Let's first focus on relations. Now a relation is any set of ordered pairs. Now remember, a pair is a grouping of two numbers, so there's going to be some sort of corresponding relationship or pattern between the two numbers. This is going to lead us to talk about circle mapping. You can see with the sample, we have two circles. Then we have a total of four numbers. Now the numbers will pair up with the corresponding numbers in the other circle. So we have 1, which will represent our first number, very similar to the ordered pair of the x and y axis. So the first number in the first circle will be our x coordinate, and 1 pairs with 10. So our first ordered pair, we write in parentheses 1, 10. Now our second ordered pair is going to be 3 bonded with -7. So 3, -7. But we also have the 3 with a pair of, you can see the arrow not only goes to -7 but goes to 8. So we will have a second ordered pair from 3, so 3, 8. Then we have another ordered pair, 4, 10. So both 1 and 4 have an ordered pair with 10. Lastly, we have -5 and 9. So we have a total of 5 ordered pairs, even though there are only 4 numbers in each circle. Let's look at the example. You can see the circle map below. What value does 5 map to? And you can see 5 maps with -1. 8 maps from 9. Now, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and see if you can figure out all of these. Okay, let's go ahead and let's try and do practice 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to find the relation, okay, the ordered pair for each of these. So for number 1, we should have a total of 4 ordered pairs. So remember, a parenthesis with 2 numbers inside the parenthesis. Okay, let's see how we did. Okay, these are the ordered pairs for the following practice problems. Now let's talk about functions. So a function is a relation in which no ordered pairs have the same first coordinate. So we're talking about the x coordinate should not be the same. If we see 2 or 3 ordered pairs and 2 of them have the same first number, that would mean that it is not a function. So we want to make sure that no numbers for the x coordinate, that first number, are going to be the same in order for it to be a function. So a function is a special kind of relation, and this is going to focus on the x coordinate, that first one, is not paired up with more than one y coordinate. So let's take a look at the 3 little examples here. So we have the first one, we have x circle map, we have y circle map, and we have z circle map. You can see on the x circle map, the coordinate pairs are 3 and 4, 0 and 2, and 3 and -5. Because 3 and 4 and 3 and -5 have the same x coordinate, which is 3, that means that is not a function. Okay, let's look at y circle map. We have the coordinate pairs of 4 and 3, -2 and 7, and 9 and 0. Now, do any of them have the same first number? No. We have 4, we have -2, and we have 9. So y circle map would be a function. Then we have z circle map. You can see we have 2 and -1 and 5 and -1. But we're not concerned about the second or the y coordinate. So it's okay that we have more than one y coordinate being used. But what we see here is that no x coordinate is paired up with more than one y coordinate. So the little x circle map, that 3, is paired up with more than one y coordinate. So 3 goes with 4 and 3 goes with -5. So that's not what we want. But it's okay if one x coordinate is paired up with the -1. The 5 is paired up with the -1. So it's okay if the y coordinate is used more than once because it's used with a different x coordinate. Let's try these examples. Let's try example 1. Identify if the following relation is a function. So let's look at the 3 coordinate pairs. 3 and 4, 3 and -5, and 0 and 2. So there are 2 3's with a 4 and 5, so this would not be a function. Let's try example 2. We have 4 and 3, -2 and 7, 9 and 0. So all the x's, the first number, are all different, so yes, this would be a function. Now let's try example 3. We have 2 and -1, 5 and -1, -3 and 2. So none of the first numbers are repeated with a different number, so this would be a function. Okay, let's try the practice problems. Okay, when you're done, let's look at the answers. Okay, practice 1, it's not a function because 4 is used twice in the different coordinate pairs. Practice 2, this is a function because none of the x's, x coordinates are used a second time. In practice 3, this is also a function because none of the first numbers are used twice. And then practice 4, this is not a function because 2 is used twice on the x-axis for 2 and 3 and 2 and 5.